Hey guys, it's Jay and Skyler.
No, ma'am.
Sure. Hey guys, it's Jay and welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much MGA for sending me all of the brand new Rainbow High dolls. Yes, it's going to be a rebrand, and today we're going to check out Skyler first because duh, it's Skyler, the best Rainbow High character. Well, at least I thought so. As mentioned earlier, MGA is rebranding Rainbow High for whatever reason. They want it for the next generation of children, which I truly don't understand because it's only been out for 3 years, so the current generation is still like playing with them. So yeah, it's going to have a lot more play elements and it's not going to be as fashion forward. With the rebrand comes a brand new box style, as we are very familiar with other high school doll lines, and it's kind of reminded me of like a Lisa Frank sticker. At the top of the box it says Skylar Bradshaw's name with a very holographic rainbow that is just full of glitter that says "Shine Brighter Together," which is the brand new slogan for the brand. And of course on the side you can see all of the context she comes with, including her brand new pet named Bluebell, and their pets are of course the Poopsies that were the predecessors to Rainbow High,
Meaning there's already been 2 rebrands in this history of this entire franchise.
Then to make the box look a little more full, they did put the shoes on the side, something Hasbro would do. It also mentions that you can make slime, which is the selling point, along with fill your pet shoes or bag with it. The box is also promoting something called Rainbow World, which I think is just going to be the next season of the show, which will probably drastically change as well. The doll's age rating is now 4+ instead of 6+, which explains why there's not too many small accessories. And the original art style has not changed, oddly enough. It is pretty much identical to the other dolls that have come out prior. It's just Skylar in a high ponytail serving along with her little pet Bluebell, which I don't know what that is. If it's a dog, is it a sloth? I really can't tell.
I just want to say I'm part of the LGBTQ community, and this is my best friend Valentina. She's an ally. Talk, Valentina.
Ally.
The Rainbow High logo has also stayed the same. It is the iconic gold metallic fonting. The side of the box also says Skylar's name in this really big font, but her last name is super tiny and isn't too visible. These definitely will look cool on store shelves or if you're an inbox collector, but yeah. For the back of the box, you can see all of the dolls that are going to be in this collection, except for Poppy. She is no longer with us. MG for like 2 years now has been like really trying to push Amaya, and as Amaya's #1 hater, I do not support this. She is just not worthy of being in the main 6. I mean, look at that shapeless outfit. So we're just gonna ignore that and move on. As you can see, the box is super foily and super rainbow. It's kind of hard to see the logo actually. Then below it we have the main 5 characters and their pets and Amaya, and I am happy that the artwork pretty much stayed the same. And on the bottom it says, "In Rainbow World, your besties customize their fashion and pets with liquid rainbow sparkle slime for a magical one-of-a-kind look." And for anyone actually wanting this doll, here is the barcode so you can take a screenshot and start hunting. These will be out in early spring. Having both Skylers right next to each other, you can really see the difference in their face. Just one looks way mature and one looks really young. Anyways guys, enough talking about the box. Let's open the doll and see how she is. Setla is out of the box. Come on, she looks like Setla. But before I go over Skylar, we're going to look at all of her accessories. Firstly, being a traditional Rainbow High doll stand, which actually surprised me. She also comes with a brand new comb that can also be used to stir your slime. Next, we get a Skylar Bradshaw exclusive little duffel bag that is made of completely clear plastic and you can store in slime. Then there's this. I truly do not know what Bluebell is, but they have printed blue eyes and a geometric gem shaped to their body and a gold glittery horn. To store the slime in them, you have to pop their head off. Very barbaric, I know. Lastly, we get this crystal shaker, which is where we're gonna make our slime, and it just opens at the top. Now that we've pretty much looked at everything that Skylar comes with, let's start looking at Skylar physically. Skylar has the typical Rainbow High nylon, and it is still gelled. It is just a lot more brighter than it was originally. For her hairstyle, it's just a wavy high ponytail with a wraparound. And I believe she may have a middle part somewhere in there. Something I was really curious about is if they still had the original head sculpts, and they do. So it is just the face paint making them look super duper young. Something new, and I absolutely hate it, is the sparkle freckles. In my personal opinion, it's just not my cup of tea, and she looks like she just played with glitter while she was making the slime. Let me know though, do you like the sparkle freckles? Also, Skylar does have pierced ears. Now, this is a PR sample, so the face makeup might look a little bit different, but she does have these airbrush thick eyebrows compared to the original that has kind of thinner eyebrows, which somehow adds to the younger look. As for Skylar's eye makeup, it is still pretty dramatic and very glittery and blue, of course, but the bottom lashes are slightly different than the original dolls. She also has her traditional blue eye chips and this orange lipstick that is barely there to kind of give off a natural look. I don't really mind the new faces, but I do prefer the original ones just because they just look super cunty, and these are just kind of like junior high dolls grown up, which I guess makes sense. Moving down to Skylar's outfit, it is kind of tragic, high key. She's wearing a transparent blue vinyl jacket, and she actually can bend her elbows in it, so that's already a plus from Amaya Salon Doll. It has the traditional MGA details like the little studs and some faux pockets and even little cuffs. Probably the only piece I really like on her is this little crop top she's wearing that is white and blue, and it has a gradient effect along with a rubber magic sign in the middle that is blue and chrome. I mainly like it because I can see Skylar going to bed in this, and it just velcros in the back. Then we have this kind of ugly skirt. It's kind of like a high-low skirt, but like also asymmetrical. I really don't know. It's made of the typical MGA denim, but it has like this kind of chromy paint all over it, which I'm not sure what it's trying to emulate, but a lot of the dolls in this line have something that is similar. She has real belt loops just like a traditional Skylar doll and real pockets, including on the butt. The bottom of the skirt isn't hemmed, and I think it is to give like a distressed vibe. Then for footwear, she's wearing basically her basic shoes, but they're modified. They're transparent and have a pearly blue sheen to them with white laces, and the platform is clear so you can store slime in them with blue bottoms. But that's pretty much Skylar's entire outfit. She has no extra jewelry, bracelets, or anything of the sorts. Now that we've looked at the outfit, let's go over articulation, since that's been a very big controversy over the weekend. Skylar can move at her neck, her shoulders, her elbows, her hips, and her knees. MGA is on a kick right now of getting rid of their articulation in the wrist. Plus, the dolls have lost their paint and nails. In addition to losing the wrist, we can no longer move the doll's legs side to side, which means the legs now only move back and forth. Traditionally, that was the way that you would move the legs so you can pose it in different ways. I find it completely stupid to get rid of articulation, especially if you already have body molds, so boo. Anyways, now that we pretty much looked at Skylar in full, it is time to make her slime. So let me show you how to do that. In the container, you're going to see Skylar's Coke bag, her powder bag, and you're just going to pour that into the crystal and fill it up with cold water to the black line that is on the side of the container. After that, you're going to put the lid right back on and shake that for 1 minute straight. It is going to be a little workout for you. Then you're going to let it set in the container for 15 minutes. And once 15 minutes is up, you'll have this really blue slime that's very, very wet. Then you can add in the glitter. Just don't. It's too chunky and it gets everywhere. Then you can use your spoon to mix it in, and voila, you have slime now. Are you proud of yourself? But now that I've showed you pretty much how to make the slime, I'm going to show you how to put it into your pet's head. You're going to take the head off, then you could just put the slime into the doll's head, and boom, your pet is now a different color of blue. You can do the same with the bag, but I ended up looking just like a big blue turd in Skylar's bag, and I don't think she wants to go walking around high school looking like she has a big poop in her bag. And as for the shoes, you just pop off that clear part of the platform and shove in just the smallest amount and click it back in. You will notice a little bit of splatter around the edges, but this is what it looks like. Probably the coolest place to put the slime, but I'm not going to put it there for mold reasons. Okay guys, we've looked at Skylar and her pet Bluebell a few times now and all the slime possibilities, so it's now time for my final thoughts. Overall, I am quite disappointed to see Rainbow High rebranding because the doll line was doing super well. And while the quality is still decent, it isn't what we are used to of the standard with Rainbow High doll. From clothing pieces to articulation to even the faces. I think a lot of adult collectors are going to stop collecting Rainbow High after this new rebrand, especially since a lot of the good fashion pieces are now gone and are kind of very generic. The base dolls are really pretty, but the articulation being eliminated at the wrist and at the upper thigh is going to make a lot of people not want to spend $24 on a doll. Not to mention we have gone backwards on diversity, which is something the communities had to fight for years. I of course want to know you guys' thoughts down below in the comment section as usual. I do think kids are still going to want these dolls because at the end of the day, if they already have the original ones, they're going to probably want these ones. Plus they get to make slime and they'll probably enjoy that. It is going to be probably in the doll's hair or their own hair, but in my personal opinion, I'll always enjoy the original ones, and honestly, I'm not sure how much of these newer ones I'm going to be collecting. You would think that Monster High doing G2 would be enough for companies to learn that once you have something that sticks, not to reboot it, especially if it's only 3 to 5 years in. But I guess once content is down for Rainbow High dolls and purchases, they will reconsider. Anyways, guys, if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Jay and I do doll stuff, and I'd love you to join the channel. I am going to be giving my honest reviews on the other 5 dolls that are coming out, so stay tuned for those. But make sure to comment your thoughts down below. Also, I'm going to start a rest in peace Poppy Chains. Pay your respect. But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video, which will be Sunny's review, and we will see how she is. But until then, bye!